What if I told you that one of the most famous treasures in history might also carry a deadly curse? A story so strange that even scientists and historians cannot fully explain it. Today we are diving into the secrets of King Tutankhamun's tomb, the boy king of Egypt. Was it really just an archaeological discovery? Or did the people who opened it unleash something far darker? And remember, at the end of this story we will ask you questions in a special quiz competition. You can test your knowledge in the short videos on this very channel, the Quiz Hub. So listen carefully, every detail matters. 1. The boy king and his lost tomb. Tutankhamun, or King Tut as the world knows him, became pharaoh at only 9 years old. Imagine that, a child sitting on the throne of one of the greatest empires on earth. His reign lasted only about 10 years, and he died mysteriously at the age of 18 or 19. Some say it was sickness. Others whisper it was murder. For centuries after his death, Tutankhamun was forgotten. His tomb remained hidden, buried under layers of sand and rubble in the Valley of the Kings. Great pharaohs like Ramses and Seti had their monuments looted by grave robbers. But Tut's tomb was small and unremarkable, so it escaped attention. Little did the world know, it was waiting to reveal one of the greatest mysteries in archaeology. 2. The discovery of the century. Fast forward to the early 20th century. The Valley of the Kings had already been picked clean by treasure hunters and explorers. Most experts believed there was nothing left to find, but one man refused to give up: Howard Carter, a stubborn British archaeologist. In 1917, funded by Lord Carnarvon, Carter started digging. For 5 years, he found nothing. Carnarvon grew impatient and was about to pull funding. But Carter begged for just one more season. Then, in November 1922, his workers struck something unusual: steps leading down into the earth. The steps led to a sealed doorway marked with strange symbols: the royal cartouche of Tutankhamun. Carter had just stumbled upon the only nearly intact pharaoh's tomb ever discovered. When the door was opened, Carter held a candle and peered inside. He saw golden statues, chariots, jewelry, and furniture shining in the light. Stunned, he whispered, "Yes, wonderful things." It was a treasure untouched for over 3,000 years, but opening that tomb may have come with a price. 3. The deaths begin. Only a few months after the discovery, strange things started happening. Lord Carnarvon, the man who funded the expedition, was bitten by a mosquito. The bite became infected, and within weeks, he was dead. Newspapers went wild, calling it the Pharaoh's curse. They claimed that when Carnarvon died, all the lights in Cairo mysteriously went out. His dog back in England reportedly howled and dropped dead at the exact same moment. And that was just the beginning. Over the next few years, more members of the expedition died under unusual circumstances. George J. Gould, an American visitor to the tomb, fell sick with a fever and died shortly after. Sir Archibald Douglas Reed, who x-rayed Tut's mummy, died suddenly. Arthur Mace, a member of Carter's team, also died of mysterious poisoning. In total, more than 20 people linked to the tomb's opening died young or in bizarre ways. Was it coincidence or something more? Before we go further, if this story is keeping you on the edge of your seat, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Quiz Hub. We bring you history's darkest mysteries in a way you've never heard before. Now back to the curse. 4. What could the curse be? Ancient Egyptians believed strongly in protecting their dead. Many tombs had warnings inscribed on the walls. Tutankhamun's tomb didn't carry a direct curse text, but the idea was already planted in people's minds. Could there have been a hidden danger inside? Scientists suggest another theory. The tomb had been sealed for over 3,000 years. Inside, toxic mold and bacteria could have grown. When the tomb was opened, spores may have been released, infecting the explorers. Imagine breathing in deadly air trapped for centuries. This could explain sudden fevers, infections, and deaths. But others believe it was something supernatural: the wrath of a long-dead pharaoh. After all, how do you explain the sheer number of coincidences? Even Carter's own pet canary was reportedly swallowed by a cobra the very day the tomb was opened. And in Egypt, the cobra was a symbol of the pharaoh's divine power. 5. Howard Carter's fate. Strangely, the man most responsible for the discovery, Howard Carter, lived a long life. He died peacefully in 1939 at the age of 64, almost 17 years after opening the tomb. Critics say this proves the curse was just a myth, exaggerated by the media. But others argue the curse didn't need to strike everyone. Maybe Carter was spared because he treated the tomb with respect, while others disturbed it recklessly. Or maybe the curse chooses its victims in ways we will never understand. So, what do you believe? Was the so-called curse of King Tut simply a mix of bad luck, germs, and superstition? Or did the ancient Egyptians really leave behind a warning too powerful to ignore? One thing is certain: Tutankhamun's tomb changed history. It gave us treasures beyond imagination, secrets of an ancient empire, and one of the most haunting legends of all time. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our history mysteries. And remember, our quiz competition based on this story is waiting for you in the shorts section of this channel. Test yourself and see how much you really know. This is the Quiz Hub, where history lives again.